Hi everybody, Mr. Politics here, and welcome to another video. Shabana Mahmood, new Home Secretary, she's got a checkered past. Shall we just delve into some of her history, shall we? How, what she's like really, since she's become Home Secretary. And she didn't have a very good start to the day, did she, yesterday, when her first day on the job, when more migrants arrived in the country. Let's just have a look at old Shabid history, shall we? She became an MP in the 2010 election when she won a Ladywood seat in Birmingham. And she didn't take the oath of allegiance to Parliament and to the Queen. She used the Quran. She didn't use the Bible. She used the Quran. Their first time in Parliament. And like I've said, you've got to check it past, as I should be. She's been in a lot of, she's a, I would say she's a activist, not an Home Secretary, because she is a pro-Palestinian supporter. She supports what's happening in Gaza. And of course, one video is showing her in a protest in outside a Sainsbury's in Birmingham. And he also said when she became an MP, well, before she became an MP, that anyone who flies the flag of St George is a racist and a member of the EDLF. Well, that's not that's going to go against her, isn't she? Her past is now coming back to haunt her. She said that when anybody waves the flag of St George, we're racist. It just shows you, doesn't it, that Tabid Mahmood, our new Home Secretary, doesn't have any allegiance to the UK. She has allegiance to Islam. That's where her allegiance lies. And I think she's going to be trouble as Home Secretary. She's going to make, especially if anybody dares protest outside hotels where migrants are staying. Of course, she's now decided that once they've moved out of hotels, they're going to be put in old army barracks. But yes, she's the sort who brands people racist if they dare oppose migrants from the country. Yes, she has a checkered past, does Shabid, and I don't know how she conned the voters of Ladywood to vote for her, but they did. Mind you, the ones who put her in Parliament, that made her an MP in 2010, was her own sort, her other Muslims. They was the ones who put her in. I don't think the white people of Ladywood bothered voting for her. But like I've said, she's got a checkered past as Shabib, and she also tried to stop Palestinian Action from being a prescribed terrorist group, which the government have just prescribed to them, tried to stop it. She was against it. It just shows you where her allegiance lies. It doesn't lie here in the UK, it lies with Palestinians. No doubt she agrees with all the pro-Palestinian marches that are taking place every weekend for the last couple of years. Probably went on some of them waving a silly Palestinian flag, demanding a Palestinian state, which doesn't exist. She was probably one of the millions who marched every weekend demanding a Palestinian state. But it's not a very good look, is it, for old Shabid Mahmood, our new Home Secretary? I mean, couldn't Starmer found somebody else to be Home Secretary? Couldn't he have found somebody else? No, he couldn't. He had to go and put in a Muslim as Home Secretary. But like I've said, she's got a checkered past as an old Shabib. She, like I've said, like everybody's saying that she she supports the Palestinians. She doesn't have any loyalty to the UK. She couldn't care less about us. She's anti-white, and now she's got her feet under the table at the Home Office and become Home Secretary. She'll probably find ways of continuing what Yvette Cooper has done, trying to suppress free speech. I mean, will she? I mean, they say that she's going to be hard as nails to try and stop asylum seekers from coming into the country. Well, it won't. She won't. She won't manage it. I mean, we only got to look at useless Yvette Cooper. She wasn't very. Didn't manage it, did we? Did she? And I suppose we'll have to start calling Shabib Mahmood useless Mahmood because of a failure to stop migrants, which she will. She won't do any better. She won't stop them. I think she's the sort who, with Starmer and his globalist friends, they all want open borders. They don't want any country to have open borders. They want open borders. They don't want closed borders. They want open borders. They want every riff-raff from any part of the world to come into any country without being stopped. But yes, it's not been a very good start for old Shabid. I said Mahmood, her first day on the job yesterday, she got a nasty shock, didn't she? When more migrants started to have arrived in the country. Let's see if she can do any better. Will she do any better? No, she won't. I mean, you've only got to look at Vic Cooper, what she did. She couldn't stop the migrants from coming into the country. I don't think old Shabid will do any better. Well, anyway, that's the end of this video. Mr. Politics here signing off. And remember, don't believe the lies.